Hey guys, so as you can see, the new season of Fortnite just dropped. In it is a bunch of new cool things in the Battle Pass, including the, and I love this, Agent Jonesy skin. You can still pick up for the next 10 days all the other stuff in the Battle Pass. There are certain new things in there, like the Tailor. This guy looks pretty cool, if you ask me. But you can still pick up things like the Alien and Ripley. You can pick up The Walking Dead, Master Chief, Kratos, all of that. So I'd get that now if I were you. There's a bug where you can't see your Season 5 accolades or things you've done during the time, but they are there. In the next update they should be fixed. The transitions have been smoothened out. On the menu it's not too noticeable. In game you'll see the maps changed quite a bit. All gold and other things have been reset. Literally, here's the new thing. There's a little Lara Croft and Lara Croft 25th anniversary Tomb Raider skin. Raven, this guy, he looks pretty cool. This chicken person who I'm speculating already that has something to do with Slurpy Swamp, because they're Slurp thingy, wherever. Yeah, so let's get into the actual game. Oh wait, there is this Run Wild thing, and for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but I booted up into squads, even though I was playing solo last night before everything went down. And again, the map has changed. Like, it seems to be just the middle, but from the event, it looks like Fortnite, like the 0 point, is not just doing what it was doing in the event in Fortnite, but in real life too. Like, it looks like it, in every possible version of the multiverse, it is going down. There's obviously going to be new emotes and stuff. NFC or FNC or whatever you say that is still coming out. I'm going to quickly make a Jonesy preset because why not? And obviously for now I only have the skin, but over time I'm going to be updating it, and basically like the Condor and Mandalorian and Predator sets, I'm going to literally just fill it up with Jonesy's stuff, but I'm going to put placeholder things in the meantime. So for instance, Mandalorian doesn't come with his own pickaxe, so I put a different pickaxe there. Predator doesn't have his own glider, so I put a different glider. Also, Jonesy will have all the little outfit changes, and what's interesting to see is that he has Ryu's glove, and then he gets this weird. Don't ask me where the glasses went; they just disappeared. And you got Poncho, I guess. I don't know, but he will be he'll be the first skin you unlock with the Battle Pass. Obviously, you have to buy the Battle Pass. That's kind of a given, but you'll get him, and then I think the first upgrade to his skin is at level 25. It will tell you when you go in and check. I'm not sure if we'll be seeing quests for him, because I did see there are quests in the Battle Pass, but yeah, I know that he gets, I'm not sure about pickaxe, but I do know he gets obviously skin, and then he gets his own emotes. There is more music tracks in this obviously, and he gets his own little banner. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure. I've literally just glossed over it, not really taking it into full detail. And obviously I'm not making this preset and being like, oh yeah, you guys have to do this preset, blah blah. Nah, you guys choose your own damn presets. I don't care. But I like this uh, idea or this preset, because it feels very Jonesy. Like he's busy collecting different pieces of hunters, and he's busy like clearly becoming the ultimate hunter himself. So that's what I went off of. But then I was like, okay, but Jonesy is a very like main character, so we also needed to feel main character-esque, and obviously he works for the IO, the Imagined Order. So we want him to be, he's a fun guy, we want him to be fun, we want him to be kinda neutral, you know. And obviously with all that's happened with both the cube and the 0 point and everything in between, obviously he's gonna have like the weird glitching, in my eyes at least, he'll have the weird glitching trail behind him. I don't know, again, maybe I change in the future, but it was just very interesting. And then I was scrolling through and I didn't realize like I had both the Ego and Ghost of Past thing, so I was just like, oh hey, that's pretty cool. So that's just me being stupid. I'm telling you now, I'm not editing any of this. I'm putting a voiceover, and maybe I'll edit loading screens, maybe. But I want this to feel as natural as possible, and you know, I'm just going off of that. So please just bear with me. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut this out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this out. But I'm gonna keep recording the voiceover, and then I'm gonna cut it out afterwards, cause that's easier that way. Shh! Don't tell the other YouTubers. It's just easier if you do it this way. No, actually. I seem to do things completely backwards. I wonder how this will actually turn out. Because this is the first time I'm doing a voiceover. And, you know, that's like after the fact. After me doing stuff. So it's just very peculiar, very strange feeling, you know, just absolutely wild. I'm outstanded by how amazing and weird it is at the same time. It's so good, mate. So good. It's so good. Alright. Yeah, so Jonesy will have his own little loading screens and stuff. There's after 0, which is looks sorry, very beautiful. We have Tomb Raider, and yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I'm playing on a PS4, not a PS4 Pro, an ordinary PS4. And what's interesting is before, already on the PS4, the game was so optimized that the lowest frame rate I would get would be 59 for about 2 seconds, and then it just jump straight up to 60. Sometimes I'd even hit 70 and stay at like 70 to 75 frames for a solid while, like, you know. And yet on this, I think they've optimized it more, because I have, at least from what I was seeing on screen, I never dipped below 60 frames, not even to 58. I don't know. The frame counter is in the top right if you want to see, but from what I saw, and I looked pretty often because it felt so smooth, I never once noticed it drop from 60. I feel like the entire time it was a solid 60 frames. And yeah, right off the bat it looks pretty similar. Obviously the map looks different, but the UI and all that in the battle bus all looks different, right? But hold on a minute, right? Because there are some changes to things like UI, and I think the battle bus has a slight change, maybe. On the map it looks like it slightly if you slow that down, but I'm honestly not too sure. Now I don't really use these wings typically, but I have used them once, and I feel like the animation might be a bit smoother. It definitely feels like you're going faster on the zip line, and this looks like it's a Mandalorian place. Right off the bat, right here, you'll notice that I just picked up some sort of shotgun. It's the makeshift shotgun. We've got a makeshift I forget what. Submachine gun? No. Sub assault rifle? I don't know. This thing. I'm bad with the guns, okay. And there's what looks to be Tomb Raider's bow and arrow. It just says makeshift bow and arrow. And you just saw me one shot with this shotgun someone, not even headshot or point blank, just, you know. If you pay close attention to the on-screen, the little visual sound effects, you'll notice that it does have a little frog in there. So if you have visualized sound effects, obviously you'll be able to see what, like if a frog is near you or whatever. And I think the way of telling that is that, I don't know, honestly, I think it might be weird. But also this, so if you slow this down, you'll notice that the UI looks completely different. There's now a crafting thing. You can run well in the UI without auto run. I have auto run on now, but I didn't just a second ago, or I don't in the future, I don't know. Everything feels a lot quicker and smoother, but again, it might just be me sitting at a nice solid 60 frames, which I still haven't seen it dip. It looks like the loot, because I used to get a lot more grey loot at the beginning of a match, and then as time went on I would get better guns. Right off the bat I got green and blue, so not the best. Obviously I have gone gold, like all gold in one match before, but it does feel like maybe loot distribution. There's chickens, which again, that little UI little tip there showed the chicken. See, you can hold it and throw it without it being in your inventory. Not to mention that this shotgun, if you notice, only has 2 shells, so you can only load it up twice. So it's essentially the equivalent of like a double barrel shotgun in real life. Like you put 2 shells in, you shoot twice, then you have to reload. I am still pretty bad at parkour in Fortnite, but it feels like Jonesy, at least maybe it's just Jonesy's skin, like the way he moves, but it feels like the jumping and the walking animations are a bit more polished. And this game's been out since like 2017, 2018, so by now the animations are already pretty polished. I think for a split second someone was running behind me. That's what that was, and I went into the map to see where I was. This looks like the farm mixed with Colossal Coliseum, because now it's Colossal Drops instead. which is it's pretty strange, and I wonder why. Right here, for a split second, you see a pickup thing, which I did go back and I was like, wait, what? Why did I just see another pickup thing? I did not figure that out. I think it was just like a slight glitch for a split second because of how quick I pick up ammo. It does happen every now and again, but it was like, what? Is this secrets? This place looks a lot like medieval mixed with like dinosaur skin, which is pretty strange. It's alluding to some things. You can still bounce off the tires, which are now on the roofs, which do give you a bit of a weird, like, angular jump, almost like a bounce pad on stairs. This shotgun is really quick to reload, and it's pretty powerful, I'd say. These people, well, that guy like just couldn't shoot right there. But yeah, anyways, but so in that, what we just got to see is more polished animations for movement and menus, a new crafting system, and what looked like an upgrading system, a new UI, and more. So yeah. But what that tells me, right, is essentially that they've been working on this update already since, like, normally they start as a season gets launched, but what this tells me is that this is stuff that they promised would be in season 5 and didn't get to happen because it was just not polished enough, and now it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.